everybody, and welcome to today's Section 5 matchup between the Hornell Red Raiders and the visiting WayCo Eagles. WayCo comes in at 8-4, Hornell 5-3, or 5-2, I'm sorry. And we're getting ready to start things off. Matt DeSena on the mound for the Red Raiders. He is 2-0 on the season, which it can't be right because I think he lost the first game, but we'll double check that. His stats say 2-0, but we'll. Here's a hit through the hole. That's number 3, Michael Schumacher. Bunt's no good. Gonna try it down the line, and it's safe at second as Schumacher. Good piece of running by Schumacher, and I've said it before, I'd be running almost every single time because it's really hard to throw somebody out at second in high school. Pop up, that time is going to be a foul. Day here. Another pop-up, trying to stay alive. Oh, and 2. Bats number 4, Jamie Carmen. Strike 3, throw him out. Or oh, he dropped the ball. Could have been a strike him out, throw him out play, but strike by DeSena. This is number 13, Ethan Briggs. He's going to score the run as WayCo is going to go up 1-0 on Briggs's contact. That's number 12, Connor Englert. Senna. Two and 1. Engler hitting .250 on the season. Three balls, 1 strike as that one gets away from Meyer Spatunik, the catcher for the Red Raiders. Albert's going to draw a walk. At bat number 1, Pat O'Neill. Pat O'Neill hitting .330, and you can see ball gets through and it's going to go back up is Henby. Looked like he had a chance to get him that time, but ball skips off the grass or into the outfield. Pat O'Neill, a .333 average. Fouls one off. Nice catch in the dugout. And a strike, 2 outs here. Top of the first, WayCo up 1-0. They said they're just 2-2. Very aggressive on the base running. A couple stolen bases here already. Senior outfielder. Gonna make the count full. Good eye by O'Neill. Oh, got him. Good pitch by DeSena. Still 1-0. Bottom of the first coming up. The Raiders at bat. We'll be back.
For over 20 years, Wyand Chiropractic Associates has been providing gentle, skilled chiropractic care. Call or stop in at 20 Park Drive in Hornell and let Dr. John Wyatt and Dr. Joseph McKay help you get well and stay well. Regain your life pain-free with help from Wyand Chiropractic Associates.
Okay, welcome back. Bottom of the first, 1-0 WayCo. At bat for Hornell is the pitcher, Matt DeSena. He's going to look at a strike. Oh, I'm sorry, Jake Wyatt at bat. Ooh, reaches for one there. 0-2 to Jake. Ooh, and hits him. That's the way to stay in there. And we talked about that at the Yankee game. If anyone watched that 18-run marathon, as one of the batters there just doesn't move out of the way at all for anything, and sure enough, gets you on base when you need it. So he may feel that, but good job, Jake. That's where the term "taking one for the team" came from, I guess. On the mound, Ethan, is it Trischler for WayCo? So runner on first. At bat is Luke Smith. There goes. And Wyand was running on the pitch, so he made it to second pretty easy as Luke Smith is thrown out. Playing first base is Ethan Briggs for WayCo. center fielder Jack Henby. Look at ball number 1. Popped up. It's going to be foul, out of play. Actually, out of the stadium. No, it didn't quite make it. Just hit the fence. It's Lenny Caruso, former head coach here, heads out. Oh, shit. Runner goes. Safe at third. Good steal. Good base running by Jake Wyan.
Peter, if he's still engine off toward third, we're not going to go home with it. Make sure he's going back toward second.
Gets a piece of it. And nobody knows where that went. Not behind him. 2-2. Two and two, 1 out. Ball's high. Full count. That time by Henby. Sorry, got wind papers blowing all over the place here. Nothing like spring baseball in western New York.
Hey, 2-2 now.
Still only 1 out here. Hornell's threatening with men on the corners. Wyand at third. There goes Henby. Henby's going to be safe at second. So both teams very aggressive on the bases here today, knowing that this is the last week for a chance to position yourself for playoffs with really a shortened season, because a lot of teams, Hornell has 2 games that were totally canceled, a game against Aquinas and a game against Penn. It really didn't matter, didn't care. As Wyand's going to try taking it home, and he does. Good job, Jake Wyand. And good job by Henby. Oops. 1-1. Meyer Spatunik, the catcher, at bat. Again, pitching is Ethan Treschler.
Get it out. Here we go.
Spatunik at bat. Ooh, foul ball.
Hey, way to find that bat.
Protecting his head that time. He's got to stand in there like Jake did and just take it. Obviously, you don't want to do that when it's heading for your head, but a little bit easier to take when it's heading for your butt or your calf or something. But 2-2. Full count. Treschler. Having a little trouble here. Spatunik. It's going to bring Henby home, so a base hit for Meyer Spatunik. Good job, Meyer. Hornell up 2-0. Gibson at bat for Hornell. Remember Joe playing football for Hornell. I don't think Spatunik's really a threat to run. Here we're talking about stealing second. Perhaps we'll have to see how kind of lead he gets here. Two balls and a strike. Howling. 2-2. You're gonna blow me over here. Gibson looks at a full count now. Still only one out, so Spatunik will probably be staying put here. No, he's gonna be running. Didn't matter, ball 4. So runners at first and second, still only one out. Number 21, Spencer Wyand at bat. Ball's high. Ooh, gets a runners threatening to run there. No good. Or nowhere to go there. They decided to stay home. It's 1-0. Number 21, the left-hander, Spencer Wyand. Pops one back. Foul ball. Leonard Caruso Field we're at today. One of the all-time great coaches in Hornell history and great accounting teachers. Spencer gets a bat on it. Safe at home. Good hustle by Spencer. Or save at home. Save at first, I should say. Good hustle, Spencer. He's going to load the bases. So Spencer able to beat that play out. Andrew Carson pops one up. It's going to be here, the blang. There it is. Tin roof of the stadium. It's going to be foul. Got a late start here today with all the changes with the weather, cancellations, and postponements. The officials, the umpires, were scheduled for 5 o'clock today, not 4:30, so they assumed we were still playing Aquinas. This game has been changed. And they do that because of, there's no need to play Aquinas an out-of-league game because it won't affect sectionals when it comes to, seeding in Livingston County. So they're trying to get all the games they possibly can in against Livingston County League. There's a little golf. Over to third. Out at first. That was number 6, Max O'Rourke. That's going to be the end of 1. Hornell up 2-1. We'll be back.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust. Someone on your side, with the experience to tell you exactly how things will go. Helping you get your life back together. If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Welcome back. 2-0 Hornell. At bat, number 18, Jack Gibson. Hitting .385 on the season, so he's got a bat behind him there. Jack Gibson, 12th grader. Swings through that one. Good pitch by DeSena. Gibson swings through that. Strike 3. Second strike out for DeSena. Ethan Trishler takes ball 1. Behind on that one. He fouls it off. That one out. At bat number 10, Andrew Holbrook. So let's see here, 2-1 Hornell on top. Holbrook at bat. Holbrook. Toss over to first. Keep Trishler honest. I'm not sure if they'll sacrifice letting their pitcher steal bases. A lot of things can happen there, especially if he's got a coat on as well. You don't want to sacrifice him pulling something or jamming his fingers, running into, trying to beat the slot, the throw, the tag, and of course I am talking about high school baseball, so who knows? I personally wouldn't waste my time if I was DeSena on the pitcher, but the way the head coach Steve Wager has been aggressive on the bases, you never know. So 0-2. See if we can put Holbrook in the books. Again, throwing over to first. One and two, one out here in the top of the first, or top of the second. 2-1 Hornell on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. I'd like to thank our advertisers, John N. Dagan, your Hornell attorney in the corners of Church and Genesee Street. Strike 3, and it's the third strikeout. for DeSena.
Two out, Speeder.
So DeSena looking sharp here, except for that one run gave up. Really, it was just a matter of stolen bases that put WayCo in position, and it wasn't a pitcher's issue. Like I said, I don't think Chrysler's going anywhere. I mean, trying to keep them safe here, honest, but 2-0. At bat is John Freeberg, if I'm saying that name right. Freeberg. I don't think it'd be Freeberg. It'd be 2 E's if there were, but on the schedule, on the roster here, I have just 1 E. Berg, Freeberg. So. There's a strike. Dialing it in is DeSena. Ooh, a little low that time. 3-1. Walk out of that one. 2-out walk. Drawn by Freeberg. A windy day here, and Hornell's only second game, only a week left in the season, the regular season, and Hornell's only second home game, just because of all the rainouts and postponements. So this has been a very odd year. And talking to head coach Lenny Caruso, who's standing next to me here from years ago, he said they play 20 games in a season. Some years, 25 games in a season. Here in Hornell's only played 7 with only 7 days left. So they could only possibly at the most get in 14 total games. And of course, then you got playoffs and sectionals coming your way. There's a strike. 0-2 to Schumacher, hitting a $160. Senior Michael Schumacher swings at that one. It's going to be a pop fly. Oh, the wind, I'm sorry, came over to Spencer Wyand. I was zeroed in on it. Looked like it was all going to be Henby, but Spencer Wyand able to track that one down. So sorry, Spenny, for missing that one. We're going to head to the bottom of the second. After this, we'll be back. 2-1 Hornell.
Our customers expect the highest level of sales and service here at Maple City Dodge. I've been buying cars, trucks, and snowplows from Maple City Dodge since the boys here and myself had hair. The reason for my long tenure is Maple City Dodge's customer service. I keep coming back because of the people. They make you feel good.
For 45 years, Maple City Dodge has been selling cars at Hornell. Come on in and see why.
Welcome back on the John and Dagan scoreboard. 2-1. Hornell on top over the WayCo Eagles. At bat for Hornell is Taylor Stutzman.
Taylor Stutzman, the shortstop. Jake Wyatt on deck.
Good pitch that time by Treshler. I apologize if I'm not saying his name right, but should have asked ahead of time. Stutzman swings through 2 of them. 0-2 here on the junior. There's a pop-up. Nice catch. Number 13, Ethan Briggs.
Now at the first base Number 4, Jake Wyand. Luke
Jake
Smith on
Wyand
deck.
to bat. Ooh. Another one taken for the team is Jake Wyand. I put a highlight film together, just him taking pitches to the body. And he doesn't have a lot of meat on those bones there in the sense of like I do. So these are going to bruise up quite well on Jake. Luke Smith. When it gets through. As Wyand is going to take second. So good little fake Wyand, fake like he was going to take off. That time it was a Schumacher, I believe. 2-0. Good eye by Smith. 3-0. Stressler gets behind the straight balls is going to put men at first and second. With one out here. And like I was talking about how important that not getting out of the way of the ball. Obviously, if it's heading for your head, it definitely, but like Jake Wyand just stood there and took the, that's an extremely important, you know, a lot of kids just naturally, and I think it's just an unconscious movement. You want to get out of the way if someone throws something at you. And like, I can't just believe they were, just ironically, were talking about it last night in the Yankee game. And I think it was a guy from the Cubs they were talking about that would just not move when the ball was coming toward him, and he'd get hit, and they called him the master of the getting on base because he would just stand there and take the ball to the body. And of course, obviously, those that remember watching the TV show Cheers, the coach there, who was the bartender when it originally started, was famous for just standing there and taking you know, balls to the head and to the body and stuff like that just to get on base. But it isn't important if you can get on and, you know, you put yourself on base, you know, 5, 6, 10 times a year just doing that. That's an important, you know, way to reach base. Can be a difference between a strikeout or getting on first, you know. I'm not saying I recommend it. I wouldn't do it, but that's what they were talking about last night in the Major League game, how important that is. So I just wouldn't recommend taking anything to the head, though, obviously. Wyand at first, Luke Smith at, or I'm sorry, Wyand at second, Luke Smith at first. 3-1 the count to Henby. As I'm doing all this talking here, as Jack Henby is at bat. Henby lays into one. I'm not sure. Okay, I was going to say, what the heck was going on there? The guy was diving out there and nobody said anything. Okay, is it a fair ball? Oh! I wonder if that was... I wonder if that was because... Well, I don't know. Not sure what the call was there. He called it a fair ball. Geez, it looked like it was foul, but. Guess they're gonna call it fair. Huh. It's hard from this angle to tell exactly, and obviously we don't have the instant replay at all. That's gonna load the bases with one out. Meyer. Spitulnik at the plate. Makes contact. Play's going to be at home. And double play is Spitulnik. Unable to get the run home that time. Hornell in good shape for some runs there, but Spitulnik hits into a DP. And that's going to do it. It's going to be the end of the second. We'll be back with third inning after this.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education. What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
As we're back and they're arguing still over that. Looked like it was a foul ball to me, and I think they're trying to get a question of what was going on. Why you didn't call fair or foul, and there was no yelling. But the umpire's taking control of this. I don't have any, no harm, no foul, nothing happened obviously, but at the time that could have been an issue. Let's see if we can go back and do an instant replay there and see if we can tell any which way. You know, obviously we're not down the line here. We're almost diagonal with it, so it's hard to tell. But you get over it now. Let's play some game here and let's play some ball. Come on, over and over. It's done with, kids. Come on. No sense in arguing this fact anymore. I mean, I'm not in there with them, but that's right. Get the umpire, the other official, get him out of there. Just take him back. Don't even talk to him anymore. Everyone thinks they're right. The official thinks he's right, and the coaches think they're right. And no one's going to win. Play the game. Obviously, if it was a mistake and out there, it was a mistake, but I hate to be, but I have a right. I own the TV station. I can say whatever I want. Number 4, Jamie Carmen. Hornell up, 2-1. Top of the third inning. DeSena. Easy play that time for Taylor Stutzman, the shortstop. I think that was Stutzman. It's hard to tell. I'm looking through this viewfinder, so I apologize if I'm calling wrong plays and stuff. strike. Fastball by DeSena. It's going to get through. Nice at bat that time for Ethan Briggs. Englert to bat now. He didn't really have that big of a lead. Double play, good job, DeSena. Getting short work that inning, and now it's going to take us to the bottom of the third. We're going to stay right here with you. Umpires are still probably talking about the argument. Thank our friends at Wyand Chiropractic at 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Get well and stay well with a visit to Wyand Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive. Dr. John Wyand and Dr. Joseph McKay. Also do massage therapy. So take a visit. Call Wyand Chiropractic. And our friends up in Rochester and Buffalo, Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys with offices in Buffalo and Rochester, proud supporters of the Buffalo Sabres, proud supporters of the Buffalo Bills, and proud supporters of your Hornell Red Raiders. Thank Rhonda Wilsey at North Nagle Realtors in Hornell. Looking to buy or sell a house? Call North Nagle Realtors and Rhonda Wilsey. Windy, you can hear the wind just kicking up here. I shouldn't even say it's kicking up, it's just been blowing the whole day. Good little crowd here watching today's game. 8-4 WayCo, 2-3 in the league. Their last game was 4 days ago. They defeated Avon 7-3. And a new pitcher, number 15, John Freberg. I want to still play. I'm saying that name, John. Hornell 5-2, 2-2 in the league. So this would help Hornell on the Livingston County League if they can go up 3 wins and 2 losses and drop WayCo to 2-4. Gibson. He's listed as the designated hitter. 2-1 Hornell. Bottom of the third. There's in for a strike. It's for Berg. Swings through that one. Strike 2. Pitch. 1-2. Swings through that one. 1 down. Left-handers galore here at bat.
Now up our right fielder, number 21, Spencer Wyand.
Spenny Wyand, Spencer Wyand. Right fielder. Takes ball 1. Nice snag. Oh, and it's going to get through. Didn't know if Spencer Wyand beat that out or it just was a bad throw, so couldn't tell. And they don't put hits and errors on the scoreboard. So good hustle. I like Spencer's hustle today. Very, very impressive, Spencer. Loves to play sports. Spencer. Gonna steal. Hornell, very aggressive base running today. Obviously, the only other game we televised for Varsity was against Livonia, and it was kind of sloppy out, and not as didn't see the base running. You see it today. As Andrew Carson is up. One and one to Carson. By Carson. 3 balls, 1 strike. Looks like we'll be taken here. Oh, I think he could have taken that. Would have been ball 4. Excuse me. I'm wrong. We have 2-2 on the scoreboard here, but I'm pretty sure it's 3-2. Oh, as Carson decides to take the final one there and Caught looking.
It's on to the outfield. Knock it down infield.
Max O'Rourke. Second baseman Max O'Rourke up to bat. 2 outs here. 2-1 Hornell. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Spencer's gonna easily get over to first or third base as ball's not handled by catcher Schumacher.
Jack, you can go full if you want.
2-1 the count to Max O'Rourke. I have Mac O'Rourke, and I got to change that in the program. Sorry, Max. 2-2. Good eye by O'Rourke. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a fly ball. That's going to take us to the 4th. Hornell up 2-1. We'll be back.
For over 20 years, Wyan Chiropractic Associates has been providing gentle, skilled chiropractic care. Call or stop in at 20 Park Drive in Hornell and let Dr. John Wyatt and Dr. Joseph McKay help you get well and stay well. Regain your life pain-free with help from Wyan Chiropractic Associates.
Welcome back to Maple City Park. Bob Peischer broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Stop up and see Gary Hartwood and his crew. Check out the 2017s in stock and all around the lot up there at Maple City Dodge. Airport Road in Hornell. Good pitch by DeSena, 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. 2-0 here, top of the 4th inning. Hornell and WayCo. The final stretch of the regular season, very important stretch, obviously. Both teams vying for a spot in sectionals. Ball. Third baseman Andrew Carson makes chase. All for a waste. Take a look at DeSena. Going to St. John Fisher, I believe. Full count. This time Carson can't clean it or field it cleanly as Stutzman is able to back up and corral that one. Looked like a tailor-made play there for Carson, but unable to come up with it. Jack Gibson. Oh, I wish they would stop screwing around with that. It's the second one in a row he's put in the ground, so concentrate on your hitter or your batter here. Two balls and a strike. There we go, got a run down. Nobody's covering. Well, I'm not sure whose mistake that was. I think it might have been DeSena's. I think DeSena's supposed to be over there immediately, and DeSena was a little too slow. I'm just guessing. I couldn't really tell. I was looking out through the camera, but I know it looked like Wyan chased him down, threw over to, not sure who they had it. Was it shortstop Stutzman, or, I'm not really sure, but it looked like nobody was covering first. And I think, I'm almost positive that is supposed to be DeSena's position. Double play. Sorry, I missed that, but it was a good play that time by Hornell. It's going to take us to the bottom of the fourth. We'll be back.
Join Connors and Ferris in supporting the Kelly Tough Every Score, benefiting Hunter's Hope.
Every time the Bills score, children win.
For more information, visit ConnorsandFerris.com.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust, someone on your side. Call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, committed to serving you.
Welcome back, bottom of the fourth.
Now on to shortstop, Taylor Stutzman, number 2. Jake Wyan.
Stutzman, Taylor Stutzman, that is, at bat. 2-0 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Bob Fleischer broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Another Poish Sports presentation. Three balls, three straight balls. To Stutzman. Don't think he'll be swinging here. He's gonna bunt? No, it's gonna be low.
Hey, double play depth. Let's go.
Good job by Taylor.
Number 4, Jake Wyatt. Luke Smith on deck.
First baseman Jake Wyand. Wyand fouls one back. Pass ball that time. Easy for Stutzman.
Hey, get dirty in field, right? Hey, check, get it now. Let's go.
Another pass ball. Called a wild pitch. I'm not sure what the difference between a wild pitch. I have to look that up. I think that might be a wild pitch. Two balls and a strike. Bottom of the fourth, 2-1 Hornell. There's a strike. Strike three.
Now up the left fielder, number 3, Luke Smith. Jack Henby on deck.
Luke Smith at bat. Ball gonna be outside. I'd like to get another insurance run here with only one out. Looking maybe sky a ball or squeak one through here for a base hit. We'll easily score Stutzman. Like that one, that should be. Yep, that's gonna be easy. Stutzman. Yeah, Just like the head coach there, WayCo, saying, throw the ball. Don't hang on to it in that situation. Take a chance, you know. If you don't trust your arm, I guess you don't trust your arm. But
Here we go.
2 outs. That brings home, like I said, every run's going to count here in a low-scoring game. Jack Henby at the plate. There's one. When he loses the ball, you don't have to worry about getting back. All you gotta do is beat the ball out. He didn't round. I don't know why Henby had to think he had to get back so quick.
Yeah, there's shuffle sticking out.
Umpire's telling him there, you're safe once you cross that bag no matter what happens after that point. You don't have to do that jumping around and try to get back on first. I may not know. I love baseball and I watch a lot of it, but I do know that fact. He was safe no matter what. Meyer. Spatulnik. If Meyer can jack a home run right here. Of course, you can say that with any player. Another stolen base. Base hit should score Henby here with his speed. Another pass ball. Easily to third is Henby. So base hit. I don't think he wants Spatulnik to bunt here because I don't think he has the speed to beat out a bunt. And plus he's power man anyways. You wouldn't have him beat bunt in this situation anyways. As he pops one up. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two outs here, bottom of the 4th. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. That's an out. Spatulnik. It's the end of 4. We'll be back with 5th inning action. If I can get my scoreboard to change. It doesn't want there it goes, it changes. 3-1 Hornell, we'll be back.
When you're out shopping for a new or used vehicle, stop into Maple City Dodge for the best deal possible.
Why not Maple City Dodge? Since 1974, I've bought 7 vehicles here. I bought 2 trucks, 3 vans, and 2 Grand Cherokees. And Maple City Dodge has taken care of me and all of my vehicles for all of that time.
For 45 years, Maple City Dodge has prided ourselves in sales and service.
Welcome back. Oh, safe. Nice way to beat that play out. It's number 5, Nick Zaskrenrai. Jeez. I gotta look at that name again. Zast? Zasternai. Hope that I say that right. Top of the 5th inning. Sorry to update our strike 3. DeSena still on the mound here in the 5th. That time making short work of Jordan Verberg. Easy time down to second that time. Strike. Schumacher. Some passed balls here by both pitchers are. My guess is a pass ball. Here I'm an announcer of baseball. I don't know the difference, but I'm just guessing. Pass ball as it gets through. It's basically a good pitch within the catcher's realm there, and it gets through him. That's where a wild pitch would be one that the catcher has to stretch out. Can't get to. Good job. Nice to try to tag him home, but the runner's going to come home. You get an out there, but I almost think... I guess, I don't know... Just send him, I guess. I think you try to prevent the run there, but then get the, I don't know.
Now the second baseman, number 4, Jamie Clayton. Ethan Brooks on deck.
I guess that empties the bases. I guess that's the best decision, get the out. Two runners on with only 1 out. Now we have nobody on with 2 outs. 6 of one, half a dozen other, but I'm pretty sure that's probably the best decision, get the out. The run's not going to kill you there. And good recovery by DeSena. It's going to take us to the bottom of the 5th. We're going to stay right with you here. Bottom of the 5th. Like to thank our advertisers, John N. Dagan, the scoreboard sponsor. Call 324-6690 with offices on the corner of Church and Genesee Street. Kitty corner from the First Baptist Church. Across the street from St. Anne's Academy. Stop and see him for all your law needs. Also like to thank Gary Harwood and his crew up at Maple City Dodge on Airport Road and Seneca Road as well. They're kind of kitty corner on a couple different roads, but easy way to find them up that way. Stop in and see the 2017 Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep as the wind is starting to kick up again here. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys in Rochester and Buffalo offices. Greg Connors of Connors and Ferris. Wyand Chiropractic, Dr. John Wyand and Dr. Joseph McKay at Wyand Chiropractic at 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Beautiful sunny day, but unfortunately the wind has just been kind of brutal here. 3-2 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Hornell up on top.
Spencer Ryan on deck.
Pace Hooker, senior outfielder here. I think he is the left or the right or the left fielder. I'm sorry. Swings through the first one. Watches that one sail by. 0-2. Foul by Hooker. Two and two. There's Hooker goes down looking.
Now the right fielder, number 21, Spencer Wyand.
Spencer Wyand.
Collins on deck.
Wyand. Come back to Freberg. Easy out. One pitch. As Wyand goes down, makes contact, but right back to Freberg.
Number 44, Max O'Rourke on deck.
Brendan Collins to the plate. Collins skies one. It's going to be out of play. Another one off. Good at bat here by Collins, making Freberg work. Collins goes down. Gonna take us to the 6th. We'll be back after this.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate, and it's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Welcome back. Top of the 6th. 3-2 Hornell. Ethan Briggs starts off 1 pitch, 1 hit. He gets to first timeout. He's going to have someone run in for him. Number 11, J.J. Smith. I've never known anyone named J.J. that's particularly fast, but we'll see if this one is. Trying to keep him honest over here. Apparently, DeSena respects his speed. Strikes. Batting is number 12, Connor Englert. Englert is going to get... Nice catch! Spencer Wyand. Beautiful catch. I think I did get that one this time, Spenny. Is there anything that kid can't do? But he can't wire a 3-way switch, though. That's what my dad always used to say. He may be president of the United States, but he can't wire a 3-way switch, as my dad's an electrician. Or as maybe Spencer's grandfather would have said, you bet you can't hook up a garbage disposal. Or put plumbing in a home. I guess that always made my dad feel better about himself, that knowing he could do something that someone else couldn't. So that's what I was getting at, Spencer, anyways. And what was great about that catch by Spencer, it kept J.J. Smith at first. Pop fly. Bam. And that's one of my favorite parts of this ballpark is obviously we have probably the largest stadium in baseball of New York State for high school baseball, but it also has a cover over it. Of course, we do have the, like I said, the good strikeout by DeSena. Not to start telling stories, but 2 down now. But, you know, a lot of people come to Hornell and don't realize, you know, they say, what a great, you know, you have a big stadium like this for baseball, but this, before they built the new all-purpose field there for football and soccer and the track, of course, this was the football stadium, so that's why the stadium was so big. Built for football. Jake Wyand with the pop-up. So an easy inning for Hornell. Besides the first hit for WayCo. Able to come back with a great play by Spencer Wyand and another strikeout by DeSena and a nice pop-up catch to first baseman Jake Wyand. Still 3-2. We're going to take us to the bottom of the 6th. We're going to stay right with you. So yeah, okay, I was saying this stadium was built in 1965, I believe. We'll take a quick look at it and before that, the stadium was reversed. It used to be where the outfield is, facing this way, and that burned down, and then they ended up building the school here. This was a big fairground at one time. This whole space used to have big horse races and tracks and tents, and they had the in-ground pool where the concession stand is now. That facility is still standing over there where they have the concession stand, but that used to be the pool house. That was built in the late 50s, I believe. So like I said, a lot of people come to town and are impressed at the size of our high school stadium for baseball, but like I said, it was a football stadium at once, where I played football in high school. Yep. Also across the way here where you can see all the cars zooming by is Route 36. 4-lane was once all businesses. That's when Hornell city was 25,000 people just within the city limits, obviously. And used to be businesses all along here. That's when everyone used to walk. They used to have the cars and stuff. People would walk everywhere. As I am working on a history of the city of Hornell video, it's going to show new and old shots of the way things used to be and the way they are now. Hunter Davis seeing first action here. He must be pitching tomorrow. That's my guess. That's why he didn't play today. He might be coming in to close things out here too as well. Although Matt DeSena's been humming right along here and doing a great job. Another bang, here we go. There it is. Hunter Davis is only a junior, so we got another year of the beard. Fear the beard with Hunter Davis. One and two. I'd like to see Davis make contact right here. Ooh, it was inside. Hard to tell from where I am if it's inside or outside. I can tell it was belt high, so it was in the strike zone, just in the sense of height. But from where we're positioned over here, it's kind of hard to see. Now, someone like him, like he ducked out of the way there, I wouldn't recommend a pitcher when you're taking a shot to the arms, obviously. Or I've been saying like Jake Wine has been hit twice. I wouldn't recommend one of your top pitchers taking a one to the arm, of course. We're out of baseballs, it looks like. There we go. Oh, as Davis thought it might have been a little bit outside. Nonetheless.
Number 2, Taylor Stutzman.
Taylor Stutzman.
Big man, be ready.
Stutzman makes contact out to the left fielder. No good. It's going to be an out.
Now the first baseman, number 4, Jake Wyatt. Luke Smith on deck.
Let's see if Jake can take another one to the body here. That'd be a pretty amazing feat if he gets hit again. Not I'm saying amazing feat, I guess, but it's just bad pitching, I guess. Lay down a bunt. Ooh. It's gonna be overthrown. Jake's gonna take third. I tripped over my tripod here. Sorry about that, Jake, but.
Now up the left fielder, number 3, Luke Smith.
No one was backing up there. That was number 4 out there. I'm not sure if he was Jamie Carmen. Now this would be a great insurance run here. If Luke Smith can bring him home. Ooh, low, but give him a strike on that. Looked a little low from this angle. Oh, chasing after that one. That wasn't even close. Luke.
Hey, Ethan, can you get there from there?
There, that's going to bring a run home, and he can't because he can't find the ball. So that helps. When it comes to Full count all of a sudden.
Now up the center fielder, number 22, Jack Lindy. Myers Padulik on Jack.
Luke Smith draws a walk. Henby at the plate. One and one out. Pops it up. It's going to take us to the top of the 7th. We're now looking, or I'm sorry, the bottom of the 6th. Oh no, I'm sorry, it will be the top of the 7th. So we'll be back right after this.
For over 20 years, Wyan Chiropractic Associates has been providing gentle, skilled chiropractic care. Call or stop in at 20 Park Drive in Hornell and let Dr. John Wyatt and Dr. Joseph McKay help you get well and stay well. Regain your life pain-free with help from Wyan Chiropractic Associates.
So welcome back. Matt DeSena trying to finish things out here, going for the complete game. 3 outs away from registering his 3rd victory. Starts thing on with a base hit, and of course, that's the way things started out the last couple innings, with guys getting on first with no harm done. Time number 2, Ethan Treschler, able to come through and hit one up the middle. See a lot of toiling around with the guy at first base. Try to get these outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Concentrating on the batter here is DeSena. There's strike 3. Good job, Matt DeSena. Just 2 outs away from John Verberg. There's a strike. So DeSena still hitting his target here. Yeah, you can see Myers Petunic threatening to throw down to it, but he's not going to take a chance and throw that ball away. Not to say he would throw it away, but you know what I mean. No sense taking any chances here. You're 0-2 with this batter. There's strike 3. And he did end up throwing it down there. I wouldn't even waste it here. But that's why they're playing baseball and I'm just announcing. So Schumacher's the last chance for WayCo. There's a strike. Like I said, DeSena pitching just as hard and accurate as he has since the beginning of this game, so. A little high. 2 strikes away from Hornell moving. No, I don't want to talk too quick. They're still got 2 runs. They're only 2 runs ahead, but there's strike 2, so WayCo down to their last strike. Like I said, I don't want to speak too soon. Get the ball in. There we go. And that scores a run. So just like that, like I said, I didn't want to speak too soon because they were down to their last strike, but able to score a run here. As Coach Dyrene's going to come out and DeSena's going to come out after an impressive game. As Jake Dunn is coming in to hopefully close things out. So 4-3 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. Jake warm up here for a little bit. Okay. Jamie Carmen at bat here. strike by Dunn. Oh, nice pitch. 0-2. I think he's just throwing fastballs here, just not playing around with Carmen here. And that's it. Good job by the Hornell Red Raiders as they win it here today at Maple City Park, 4-3. Good job by both teams. Closing things out. Getting the win is Matt DeSena, and the save is, I don't know if they consider that a save. I guess they would consider that a save, is Jake Dunn. And Hornell again moves to 6-2, 3-2 overall, which is important. And again, they return here and play again tomorrow against Bath Haverling. WayCo drops to 8-5 and 2-4 in the league. So thanks again. I'm Bob Peisch here for another broadcast of the Peisch Sports Network. Thanks for being with us.